Monster Torte comes in a fairly large box. It is probably, I would say, most certainly the largest HABA game that I play with my daughters and that we own. But there is a reason for this, because the box represents the bowl where the players will be cooking, where they'll be fishing out the ingredients that they will need to prepare the cakes that they're making. Each player receives one of these small bowls that you place here. And then there are a bunch of colored marbles that will stay at the bottom of the box. And you have these cards here, you shuffle them, and at the beginning of each round, you simply flip one face up, and that represents the cake that all players are trying to make. Each player has one of these spoons here with a hole in it, and you need to collect the corresponding set. This is a large cake. I need a blue, a green, and a red and orange. So all players dig in at the same time, so sometimes it gets pretty messy and confusing, and you're trying to collect your marbles. Are you enjoying seeing my pen yet? There you go. You collect your marbles and you put them there. Yeah, now I need the orange one. So actually it can be pretty tricky. Now it's because of the strange angle that I have here, because I have the camera between me and the game, that I'm having so much trouble. Usually I'm a little bit better than this. Do I need the pink one? No, I need the pink one. I guess you got the idea. You collect all the marbles required, and at that point you declare, hey, I finished, I completed the thing. And the round stops, you receive the card, all of the ingredients are dumped back into the main bowl. The next card is revealed. Oh, this is another one with 4 marbles. Next card is revealed. You repeat the process, but not all cards have the same number of marbles. Actually, some just have a single one. Now, as you have seen, these spoons here add to the challenge. They are tools, yes, but they're not all that easy to use. Sometimes they can be tricky. My favorite technique is to push a marble against the wall of the bowl, and then that helps the marble jump into the hole. Another technique is to push them against the corner, but then it's sometimes hard to move them from the corner exactly into the hole. My 3-year-old has a lot of trouble playing with these, so we purchased an expansion. It's called the Spoon. We didn't really purchase it, we had it in the kitchen. We use regular spoons. It's perfectly fine. The 3-year-old actually finds it enough of a challenge simply to pick up the bowl with a regular spoon as everybody else is messing up. My 5-year-old is a little torn because she can do it. She can do it with the regular spoon. It's a little challenging for her, but she can do it, and sometimes she gets a little frustrated, so she also uses the expansion called the Spoon. And this is how the game works. Technically, you repeat the procedure, flip a card, make the thing, grab the card if you're the one that made the cake, until a player has collected 5 cards, and at that point the player is the winner of the game. In reality, if you're playing with children, the number of cards required to win the game will change dramatically based on how much fun the children are having. Or if one of them is ahead and doesn't want the other players to win, then the player will declare, why don't we stop at 9 cards? Probably that child happens to have like 8 and other people have like 6 or 7. But I played this game to completion with my 5-year-old daughter. We simply played until the entire deck was over, and at that point we didn't even count points. We shuffled the cards again and started again. Because even if the game lasts for a long time, each round is still pretty exciting, it's pretty fun, it's super quick, you don't know what you're gonna have. Some rounds are gonna be super quick, are just gonna be won by the first player to grab a single ball, and there's a lot of confusion. So it's fun. So you can just extend the game for as long as you want. I know that I play some fairly long games with my daughter, especially the 5-year-old really likes this game. Monster Torte, simplicity itself. It's a dexterity game, clearly. Not much thinking that goes into this, not much strategy, but actually dexterity and fine motor skills, so that is good for the children to practice, and it's fun for them. The game is very colorful, the art is funny. My daughters love to look at these monsters and talk about them, especially we like this one that, believe it or not, my daughters have renamed Cthulhu. So see, I think I'm raising them right. Simple components are beautiful, durable. Everything is in wood or some pretty durable, sturdy cardboard. Colorful, simple, really intuitive, even for very young children. Again, you may want to use easier and more accessible tools if you're playing with a young child, but with nothing to read, with not too much thinking, and with a regular spoon, a challenge, which is still a challenge for very small children, but not too much of a challenge, not an unreasonable one, then definitely there is a large range of children that can play. And as your children grow older, if you want to keep this game fresh, of course, you can just add additional penalties. You can just add other strange circumstances to give penalties to players, at least to make it harder. Maybe you will need to hold it with a non-dominant hand, one card with one hand or one card with the other. They're just rules that you can invent to make things a little tougher. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you have to hold it like this. Oh gosh, I don't know that I would be able to do much this way. No, look at that, I got it. I just don't know that it's the one that I needed. But so actually there are ways of increasing the difficulty of the game. You simply have to come up with them. I don't think I read about any of those in the rulebook. But it's a simple dexterity game that looks good, has a fun, cute theme, and I played it with children between 3 and 5, that would be my daughters, and they definitely enjoyed it. Both of them had fun. They played it differently. There can be the occasional little moment of frustration because they really want a ball and they can't grab it, but that is something that you can expect with any dexterity game. And the game moves so quickly and is so fun that it's very easy, even for young children, to get over that and to say, well, okay, this time didn't go as well as you wanted it, but boom, next round. So it moves fast enough that it is easy to move. It is easy for young children to move past possible moments of frustration. Monster Torte by HABA. Simple, good looking, and definitely lots of fun.